This is Neil Ratner Rock Doc here on WDST Radio Woodstock with another episode of This Week in Rock with support from Transcendental and my friend, the amazing dentist and rock star Bruce Milner. Visit Transcendental, his stunning new office at 2 Maverick Road on the corner of Maverick Road and Route 375. Todd Rundgren celebrates his 76th birthday today. A native of Philadelphia, Rundgren began his professional career in the mid-'60s, forming the psychedelic band Nas. Todd left the band after 2 albums, briefly considered working as a computer programmer, and then decided that his calling was as a producer. Rundgren moved to New York City in the summer of 1969 and spent a lot of time at the club's Steve Paul scene, which eventually led to an offer as staff engineer and producer under Albert Grossman, who was known for his management of folk rock acts. Grossman had just built Bearsville Studios, which would soon become its own record label, and Todd was initially relegated to various old folk artists, people like Ian and Sylvia and James Cotton. However, it didn't take long for Todd to be promoted to Bearsville's house engineer. Accompanied by Robbie Robertson and Levon Helm, Todd traveled to Canada to record Jesse Winchester's eponymous 1970 debut album, and immediately afterward, the band asked him to engineer their Stage Fright sessions. Following a period where he thought he would never return to being a performing artist, Rundgren approached Grossman with the idea of what would become his debut solo record, Runt, and immediately scored his first U.S. Top 40 hit with We Gotta Get You a Woman. His best-known songs include Hello, It's Me, I Saw the Light, Can We Still Be Friends, and Bang the Drum All Day. And although Todd still has a good fan base, as he describes, it's very important for him to also attract a new, younger audience.
When you're as old as I am, you really have no choice but to start to appeal to a new audience, because your old audience is literally dying. They're just getting too old to go out to shows anymore, or they're just too old to live anymore. So, the audience you had when you were in your 20s and 30s, they're constantly dwindling. And so I do a lot to try and at least keep my show kind of fresh and have some appeal to somebody outside of my so-called core. My core be happy to hear Hello, It's Me, and I Saw the Light, and blah, blah, blah. Some part of the core would be happy with that. Some part of the core wants to hear Utopia material. And then some part of the core, really likes the big band stuff, like the Nearly Human stuff and that. So, when I go out, I'm playing bigger places, bigger guarantees. It's a miraculous thing considering how late into my career I am.
Okay, let's listen. Todd Rundgren and Hello, It's Me.